Didn't catch the game? No need to fear. I'm Sherman with your sports news here. Cue the intro. We kick off the third episode of the new year with boys basketball as they recently competed in the FHN North Invitational this week. The Knights kicked things off with the number one seed of the tournament, Rockbridge, as they came into this one 17-3, as the Knights would still seek their first win of the year. The Knights have been competing very hard lately, despite their record, have stuck with it, and that's what they did in the first half here, as they would only trail the number one seed by 8 points at halftime. Outscoring the Knights by a total of 26 points in the second half would lead the Rockbridge Bruins to a 77-43 win. The Knights would have little time to bounce back, as they would have to come back on Thursday to play in the consolation semifinal. Yet another game the Knights would have a strong first quarter, as they would only trail the Prairie Rebels by 7 points going the second quarter. However, the Prairie Rebels would step up in the second quarter, as they would outscore the Knights 27-9 going into halftime. The Knights held with the Rebels in the second half. However, it was not enough to get a comeback, as they would lose this one by 25. The Knights would then play in the 7th place game against a familiar Parkway North team that they recently played at Lindenwood University, only losing by 14. The Knights' game plan was to stop guard Kayshawn Petty, as he provides a serious threat off the attack. However, in a game that would come down to a couple possessions, the Knights would fall this one by 8, 50-58. Petty of Parkway North would finish with 19 points, as Cameron Lewis and Sterling Jones would both notch 15 points for the Knights. Now we take a dive, no pun intended, to girls swimming, as they would have their senior night this week. The Knights would compete in a meet that would consist of all district teams, as they would finish with a team score of 106 and would get second place overall. That's this week's sports news in under 2 minutes. I'm Sherman with your 2-minute drill. See you next week, and go Knights!